Okay, guys, welcome back to another earbuds review video. And these ones, I've got a little bit something different. We're going to go from super expensive all the way down to pretty damn cheap. And in this case, they're 20 bucks on Amazon right now, and they are the Tozo A1s. Or Tazo? I don't know. Either way, that's what we're going to be reviewing today. And I did not get the black ones conveniently. I actually got these greenish. I'm not sure exactly what kind of color I would call that, but greenish is what I'm going to call it. And the reason why I'm going to review these is mainly because 51,000 people have left review of these headphones up on Amazon. When I originally found them, it was about 47,000. And so, yeah, I was very interested. They got a damn good review. Also, there's going to be Amazon affiliate links in the description. So if you do want to try these headphones out, hit that link up. It'll help the channel out. And honestly, you'll get some earbuds. So let's just go ahead and get into the review here on this. So the first things first, we're going to talk about the case as usual. This one is not a premium feeling case at all, but it does stay magnetically closed. It's got a plasticky feel to it. It's a little creaky, a little movie, you know what I'm saying? But they're 20 bucks. So who cares? The case doesn't have wireless charging. I tested it out. Just wanted to make sure. It didn't say, obviously, that it did have wireless charging, but hey, you know, gotta give it that shot. It does have USB-C wired charging, though, and it does come with a cord in the box. Also, it came with several different ear tips, which I found pretty interesting. They were really small. I'll put up a picture of them up here. And I was actually concerned when I first pulled the ear tips out that there wasn't going to be the right size to fit in my ears, because weirdly, one ear is a little bit different than the other ear. But hey, you know, that's what the ear tips are for. The other thing about this case is these guys are held in here pretty good. Like, I don't know if you remembered the Samsung Pros, but you could tip those babies upside down and just give it a little shake and they'd fall right out. So they're definitely going to stay in there. And honestly, the magnets are so strong that it's kind of tough to pull them out of the case. So yeah. And on the front here, I know it's not going to light up unless I pull one of these out, but on the front here, it lights up when you put it in to indicate the charge of the case. And when you plug it in, let me just pull a cord out of nowhere here. And when you plug it in, it does show you a charge. So, nice. Mine's obviously really low. Speaking of a charge, the case says that it holds 22 hours of charge, and the earbuds themselves are 5.5 hours of charge with 60% volume. I'm not sure exactly why they threw the 60% volume in there. I assume that the battery can be pretty meh at best, but in my use case, I used them for a whole week, and then my wife's been using them now for about 2 weeks, and really, the charge lasts quite some time. I don't feel like I'm hurting for battery ever, especially during long listening hours. So good on you, Tozo. Like, way to go. You're gonna notice a theme in this video. You're gonna notice a theme. So we're gonna talk about the sound with these things, and surprisingly, the sound is good. Like, actually good. Like, I mean, actually good. I know that's kind of a weird statement to hear considering how critical I am on the other two earbuds, hell, the other three earbuds, but the sound it's good. Now, that being said, there are a few things that I like to talk about that aren't so good with the sound. Specifically, it's very bass forward, and it kind of makes the sound just a little bit muddy. But all you got to do is just open up an EQ that you've downloaded through either Google Play, or if you're using on Apple. I'm sure they got something on Apple. I really don't know. I'm sure they do. But you just download yourself an EQ and you just adjust the bass a little bit to bring it down and maybe you want the little highs just a little bit more, but genuinely fantastic for $20. They are slightly quieter at max volume than the Sammys or the Cinnies or the Apples. All three of those definitely can become much louder. But I mean, all of those are in the $180 to like $250 range. So, I mean, they clearly are gonna win that fight. And again, $20. So, who cares? They're $20, man. And this is what the microphone sounds like on these headphones. So, yeah. And this is what the microphone sounds like on my phone. Just side by side. They also conveniently will work with one earbud in and the other one in the case. And you could take the right earbud out and put that baby back in the case and pull out the left one and it will work. They work separately, which is fantastic. You pull them both out of the case, they work together. It does take them a second or two to kind of connect to each other so they are in sync, but I mean, that's like 3 seconds. By the time that they have done their thing, you've got them in your ears and stuff like that. Your stuff's queued up on your phone. You're ready to go. Let's go. Let's listen to some music, a podcast, whatever tickles your pickle. It is going to do the job. And it's going to do the job pretty damn well for $20 damn. I mean, let's just be real here. Now, when it comes to watching video, watching YouTube or Netflix or Hulu or whatever it is you may want to do, I noticed that there's this slight offset. Like, they talk and then you hear the words. It's just a little bit. In fact, I'm going to just demonstrate it to you right now, where if you notice my mouth, and for the record, this is me doing it, not your phone or your earbuds, but my mouth is just a little bit ahead of the sound that you're hearing. Okay, let's go back to normal now. We're good. So that is a little distracting, and it's something that made it kind of hard to watch videos. But I keep coming back to this same thing. They're $20. And I just don't care. I mean, I want to care. I want to sit here and grill these things for you. But I can't. It's $20. And so it is just my way of saying that, look, yeah, this is a problem, but so? Like, who cares? I do not care. $20. $20, man. I don't like its touch controls all that well. Like, for example, when you put them in your ears and you want to press play or pause, you can tap the side like you can with any other of the earbuds that I have talked about. And when you go to press it, there's no sound or tone that says, hey, I'm fixing to play. We're fixing to have some stuff that's fixing to happen. And this is a little confusing because if you want to turn the volume up or down, you just press and hold on to it, and then, the volume goes up, and it gives you a tone for each step in volume up, and it gives you a tone for each step in volume down. Hell, when you put them in your ears, it will tell you that they're connected and synced with each other, which is kind of weird that you don't have a play pause tone. It's easy to get used to, but it's still a little weird. Now, there's some things that you're going to be obviously lacking with these headphones, and they are going to be ANC, transparency mode, in-ear detection, and any other little things. For example, they don't come with an app either. All of these things are perfectly acceptable to not have for the price that you're paying for them. Now, I didn't take these earbuds out to go put them through the torture test that I would put the Sammys through or the Sennheisers. I didn't do that because they don't actively talk about any noise cancellation or anything like that. And once they're in your ears and you're listening to music or listen to a podcast, it doesn't really matter anyways. They're definitely not going to go to work with me like I would with my other stuff. They just can't handle that type of abuse. What I am curious about with these particular headphones is their longevity. Like, how long is this unit going to work? I don't know it, but if I get a year out of them, that's pretty awesome. I can't complain for a year's work out of a $20 pair of wireless earbuds. They were easy to sync to my phone. They just work, which is awesome. And so I don't really have much more I can say about them besides go pick up a pair of these. I think that they really are worth it. For $20, you get a killer deal. They sound pretty damn good. And the worst thing that you're going to have to deal with is slightly out of sync video. Oh, they're IPX5 water resistant, so you can go run in the rain with them or sweat on them or whatever. I don't know about the case. I don't think that I would take the case anywhere. I actually think the case is going to be the problem in the long run, but that's just my 2 cents. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, hit that link up in the description. Peace. That we're gonna redo that because I had to touch my balls. Being a dude is tough. So we're gonna talk about how. So we're gonna talk about Fitbit. So we're gonna talk about Fitbit real fast. Already talked about it for just a little bit. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna move on to the next thing.